Hey there, web developers! Debugging JavaScript can be a real headache, right? But don't worry, I've got your back. Today, I'm going to walk you through some essential tools, techniques, and best practices to help you debug your JavaScript code like a pro. First up, tools for debugging JavaScript. The most essential tool in your arsenal is Browser DevTools. Modern browsers come with built-in developer tools that include a debugger, console, and inspector. Then there's the good old Console.log. Simple yet effective for outputting values to the console for inspection. Don't forget standalone debuggers like Node.js Inspector and Chrome DevTools Debugger. And of course your IDE can be a big help too. Integrated development environments like Visual Studio Code, WebStorm, and Sublime Text often come with built-in debugging tools. Now, on to techniques for debugging JavaScript. One of the best methods is adding breakpoints. Use the debugger to pause execution at specific points in your code. This way you can inspect variables and see what's going wrong. Speaking of inspecting, use the console to output messages, warnings, and errors. Another handy technique is testing small code snippets. Isolate problematic code and test it independently. And always check your code for errors using tools like JShint or ESLint. Alright, let's talk best practices for debugging JavaScript. First and foremost, write clean modular code. Organize your code into small, reusable functions. Use meaningful variable names. Descriptive names make debugging so much easier. Test your code thoroughly to ensure it works as expected before diving into debugging. Follow a consistent coding style to make your code easier to read and debug. And keep a record of changes using version control systems like Git. This helps you track changes and identify issues quickly. Finally, let's cover some common JavaScript errors and how to fix them. Syntax errors. Check for missing or mismatched brackets, parentheses, or semicolons. Type error. Verify that your variables are of the expected type. Reference error. Make sure your variables are declared and initialized before use. Null pointer error. Always check for null or undefined values before accessing properties or methods. There you have it. With these tools, techniques, and best practices, you'll be debugging JavaScript like a pro in no time. Thanks for watching, and happy coding!